Hi, my name is Athena Brelis, and I'm a biomedical engineering graduate student at the University of Massachusetts Lowell. Today I'd like to present to you a proposal for the research of mechanisms governing human decision-making, particularly when humans are asked to make decisions based on data in the face of their own personal and emotional biases. So, in a perfect world, one would assume that with the amount of time and resources spent on data collection and analysis, that data would always guide organization leaders towards decisions contributing to the betterment of their employees and the larger community. The major objective of this study is to determine to what extent data really influences logical and rational thinking, and at what point personal bias is strong enough to override it. Through the use of behavioral testing and functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, this study will investigate in depth the decision-making process of the individual, including the brain's reaction to the initial exposure to data, the comprehension and rationalization of it, and ultimately the decision-making process. The research will also examine differences throughout a sampled population. For example, part of the research includes the presentation of child health and obesity-related data, followed by asking participants whether they believe a certain school should ban vending machines from the premises. Among the sampled population, various lifestyles and beliefs about parenting, food, exercise, and limits of control of the school system will exist. Also in that group, a typical range of right versus left brain thinkers will exist. Following the decision-making process, participants will be surveyed about these biases, and their behavioral results will be correlated with fMRI results. As mentioned, the approach of this research is to expose participants to visual data, ask a question which is both based on the presented data and determined to be likely to trigger an emotional response. This behavioral testing is done simultaneously as the participant's brain is examined by an fMRI. The fMRI has been used in past research to qualitatively investigate both logical and emotional brain responses. However, only by examining these responses simultaneously will we be able to truly compare them. The technology has several large benefits, including being non-invasive and safe, easy to use, and giving excellent spatial and good temporal resolution of the brain. Due to this technology, the project will be highly interdisciplinary. It will include scientists specializing in physics, biology, psychology, neurology, and computer engineering in order to ensure the neuroimaging is done accurately. The acquisition of data can be difficult and consume a huge amount of time and resources. Financially speaking, it accounts for several $1 billion spent by U.S. organizations annually. Even more importantly, from an ethical perspective, data must be perceived, comprehended, and utilized in a responsible way to make decisions which are best for society. Decisions concerning when to alter or stop clinical trials of new drugs, when to implement or cut healthcare programs for those in need, and whether to fund cancer research are all based on data. Decisions which keep our society safe, such as when to overhaul and repair transportation systems and infrastructure, these are also based on data. In reality, the majority of decisions which ultimately affect a large population usually fall into the hands of a select few individuals, and these individuals are exposed to visualized data on a regular basis. By expanding and comparing the aspects of rational and emotional thinking, we can elect decision makers who are more likely to act objectively and present data in a fair and accurate manner. Ultimately, this will maximize the benefits society can reap from the valuable tools of data collection and analysis. Thank you for your time and consideration.